Hey, what's good, everybody? It's your boy E.B.N. back at it with another video. Uh, it's starting to a lot of stuff around this time are starting to change, especially like around the world, like the vibe and shit. And we're in the middle of May, I believe, right now, and a lot of people around this time, you know, the energy around like the world and shit is very negative. And what I mean by that is like around the summertime, when it gets hot as fuck, right? Crime goes up. And this is only due because, more people are outside and, the vast majority of people are on vacation all the time and, just doing some shit outdoors. So, like, niggas like me, I'm usually outside and inside, especially summertime. I don't go out as much as I probably should, but there's a reason why I avoid like mass crowds in public, because you never know if somebody, you know, has evil intentions for you or just bad intentions for you. Like, you don't know, you don't really know that shit. So it's kind of like go outside, but proceed with caution, if you know what I mean. Like, but the main reason why I'm talking about this, and this is the topic of the video, is so. Why is this nigga looking at me? So about yesterday or 2 days ago, there was a post on Snap that one of my friends he shared on his like story, and I'll say this incident that was supposed to happen was it was a warning to the public, in my area. And niggas like me, I no longer go over there to that area. I don't live in that area, and I'm far from it. But I can see how some people, goddamn, squeaky ass brakes. I can see how some people, right? I think that's better. Like glare wise. Some people, they still go around. They still like live around there, and they still fucking, uh, you know, go to those buildings, I should say. And with this incident that was supposed to happen, it was supposed to happen today, which would have resulted in mass casualties. I will say that. Because not only is this a public place, but this is a public place that there's a lot of people. And this is the reason why, like, in December, I made a ton of videos. And you could look back at my catalog, nigga. I made a lot of videos about, like, my bad, yo. I see a snow bunny right now. Stick ass white girl. Damn. Nigga, Dr. Umar, you have no idea how my ancestors are mad at my black ass. But back to the topic of discussion. This summer, and this is a prediction, and this always happens every year, so fuck the prediction. This summer, my nigga, a lot of people are gonna die. Are gonna die without really any reason, like every fucking year. Like, how many niggas like my ass who just happen to just be sitting in a car like this could just have some random nigga just shoot him. You know, how many niggas walking back from the store, you know, are being followed by some nigga in a black car? Like, how many times are people going to always trace other people? Like, especially in like my area right now. Like, that's why I say, like, niggas gotta watch out, man. Like, you gotta watch out here because we're in the season now where niggas die. Like, niggas die for no fucking reason. And this is a result in always going out in public all the time. Like, if you're the type of person to, you know, always go on vacation, you're always in like a public space, like basically like a concert or something like that, and you're always like, you know, you're always around people, like at a party or some shit. You know, I would tell y'all niggas, like, being by yourself sometimes isn't a bad thing. I'm not saying you gotta, like, every day 24/7, you know, be in isolation by yourself. I'm not saying that, but once in a while it's good to like be by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, always being around in public and people always knowing your move and shit. That's why, like, niggas gotta, at least for me, I know this for a fact, turn off your damn location. Like, turn that shit off, nigga. Because if you know, you know. Just turn that. Why the fuck is this bitch looking at me? And that's the shit right there that tells me, like, niggas like me have to get the fuck out of here. Like, you know, way back in December when I was basically talking about how, like, my job at Wells Fargo was shit, and I felt like niggas were, like, watching me and shit. I wasn't lying, nigga. Some people think I was fucking talking out of my ass, but I wasn't lying. You know, in the wintertime especially, like, people are on the hush hush, if you know what I mean. Like, niggas follow your every fucking move, and you gotta move in silence, nigga. Like, you gotta move in silence. Like, if I feel like an area is bad, or like the type of energy that is around it is bad, like literally where I live right now, like, it's only a matter of time that I actually get the fuck out of here and relocate. You know, that's why I say, you know, you gotta get the fuck out of the hood. And right now I'm in the process, literally, of getting the fuck out of the hood. I don't want to talk about it and dwell on it too much because I don't want to constantly give updates, but, you know, the longer I've been here, I'm setting myself up for more and more, like, challenges. You know, because not only do I gotta have my own place, but I gotta at least feel comfortable to where I tell myself I could live not here but somewhere else. You know, I gotta watch my back at all times, because if you're the type of person that pick up on, like, energy and shit, and you know, like, the vibes you get from people, then I will say you have an ability that a lot of people don't have. You have this sense of foreshadowing sometimes that the average motherfucker, they can't feel that shit, you know. It's kind of like it's like walking into a storm blind, you know, at times. You know, you gotta at least know where you're going, your area and shit like that. Like, you know, some people, they have to know these things, you know. Like, I used to just go to public events, like even going outside to places that I thought, hey, you know, nothing bad is gonna happen to me out here, but little did I know I was being watched constantly, you know. That's why back in like December and shit, December, January, February, like for those 3 months, I felt like I was being like watched, like I'm being kept a close eye on, like gang stalking and shit. And that's why, like, it's only a matter of time before I get out of here. But my estimate is less than a month. Less than a month and 3 weeks. So I'd say around the 15th of June is when I'll probably be out of here. But, you know, that's the best for me, because at this point in my life now, I don't want to keep constantly waking up and, like, just even going to a gas station. You know, I don't like motherfuckers, like, keeping a close eye on me, you know. And some people might feel the same way, some people may not. But you have to pay attention to the patterns that happen. If you constantly go out in public all the time and you feel like a nigga is watching you, you feel like a nigga is keeping tabs on you, you know, everywhere you go, somebody has this self-hatred towards you, but you trying to just do your business and pass by, then I should feel as if you have the right to, you know, move locations. Because there's too many places where I live now where I don't go to, like restaurants and shit, like stores. I avoid the majority of places because I know the types of people in my area. But this is around the season where people are on some weird shit, you know. I advise, like, anybody going out in public, please, like, you know, be aware of your surroundings, because you never know why somebody wants to get close to you. You never know why somebody wants to keep tabs on you. You never know why people are going to ask you questions. You know what I'm saying? But it's not summer yet, but the season of the senseless killings and everything like that is upon us. I just want niggas to be aware and, you know, avoid confrontation at all costs. You know, avoid, like, just people that give you that feeling, if you know what I mean. But with that said, man, I'm working now to get the fuck out of here and never coming back to this place, so that I could live peacefully and in prosperity, as some motherfuckers would like to say. But it's your boy E.B.N. I'm out.